Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. It's good to
Hello,
see you
everyone.
guys.
Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Already several people in the
Oh,
chat. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing
it's-
well this week.
yeah, it has been a good week. It really has for us. We are so excited about Christmas. I'm always excited about Christmas, though.
hmm
I totally am. Um, Sebastian the Crab, good to see you,
Welcome in,
Jeanette.
Jeanette. Good to see you.
You are so crabulous. Kevin, Theme Park Adventure, always good to see you. Mandy Adams, always good to see you. Francisco, hey. Every Tuesday, we're right here, Francisco, always. Good deal. Mandy, again, it's good to see you, dear. Let's see, Dean the Turkey Legster, welcome, Foolish Mortals. Check out Dane's channel, guys, and so many there are. Check our chats. Um, for a great YouTube channels. We really have some fantastic channels in our YouTube community, and
Mhm.
Dean the Turkey Legster is one of them. He just went live and talked about, made a really good practical list of favorite Christmas movies. So going over to Dean's channel and check out that live stream was a lot of fun, Dean. And I'm sorry I couldn't join you. I wanted to join you. You know how much I love Christmas movies, but I couldn't swing it tonight. So I'll take a rain check on that. Mandy, we're glad you found some friends in Texas. We really are. That's very sweet of you. Let's see who else.
You
Oh,
know,
Stacy.
Texas's name is, derived from the word Tejas, which means friendship. Fun fact for you there.
This is true. This is true. So it's appropriate. Stacy, I have a bone to pick with you, literally and figuratively. You made me spend money this week, and we're gonna held a gun to my head, and my wallet went screaming. My wallet is behaving like yours is lately. So
So, fact check real quick, or a clarification rather, not fact check. Tejas is the Spanish spelling of a Caddo word, Tasha, which means friend or ally. So there you go.
okay, there we
Little
go.
little Texas fact for you tonight.
There you go. There you go. And yeah, we're going to talk a little bit tonight, guys, about
Welcome in, Monorail
uh,
Molly. Thanks for being here.
Monorail Molly. Good to see you. Always good to see you. I love your screen name. I think I've told you that before, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cute. The monorail is my favorite mode of Disney transportation. It's fantastic, especially when it goes through the Contemporary Resort. Just as wide-eyed and delighted when I ride it today as I was when I rode it at 10 years old. So yeah, it goes through the Contemporary. So Tina, DCS, welcome. We are going to talk. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the 100th celebration of the Walt Disney Company. So just as the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World is ending, we're going right into 100 years of the 100-year anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. It is the platinum anniversary. They're calling it 100 Years of Wonder, which is really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to, but let's go into this day in Disney history first. Did we get everybody in the chat? Oh, Caitlin, hey, welcome
Welcome
in.
in.
Make it
Great to see
blue.
you.
That's good to see you. It's good to see you, Caitlin. Let's see. Did we get everybody in chat, guys? I don't want to miss anybody. It is so good to see y'all. Appreciate as always, appreciate y'all being here, spending some time with us. We are always honored for sure. Let's see. Did you want to do this day in Disney history, William, or shall I?
Sure, I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
So this day in Disney history, 1925, Emmy award winning actor Dick Van Dyke, best known to Disney fans as Bert the Cockney Chimney Sweep in the 1964 musical feature Mary Poppins, is born in West Plains, Missouri. Van Dyke received a Grammy Award in 1964 along with Julie Andrews for his performance on the soundtrack to Mary Poppins. He hosted such TV specials as Florida's Disney Decade in 1981, Donald Duck's 50th birthday, 1984,
Cool.
and Walt, the Man Behind the Myth, 2001. Van Dyke's Disney credits also include feature. Let's see, the features Dick Tracy, Lieutenant Robin Crusoe, USN, and Never a Dull Moment. He also took part in Disneyland's annual Christmas candlelight procession, in particular Disneyland's 1965 version, the last candlelight ceremony that Walt Disney himself attended. How about that? So, happy birthday to Dick Van Dyke.
Happy birthday, Dick Van Dyke, and thank you for all the wonderful entertainment.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see, 1929, Emmy Award-winning actor Christopher Plummer, the voice of Charles Muntz in the Disney Pixar animated feature Up, is born in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Plummer is perhaps best recognized for his role of Captain George Von Trapp in the 1965 musical feature The Sound of Music, and for the role of John Adams Gates in the 2004 Walt Disney Pictures release of National Treasure, which I, for one, love National Treasure. Big fan of National Treasure. And also, along those lines, they're releasing some sort of show not featuring Nicolas Cage, but it's under some sort of National Treasure spinoff on Disney Plus, I believe. The first episode
really? I haven't heard about that one.
Tomorrow. So, yeah. Don't know much about it, but since we brought up National Treasure, it's on the mind. But that's coming up on Disney Plus here soon. Okay. But yeah, big fan of National Treasure. Would love to see them do another one. People like to pile on Nicolas Cage, and make fun of his acting ability and things like that. But I for one really enjoy National Treasure, and a few of his other movies as well. Moving on, this day Disney history, 1957, actor Steve Buscemi, the voices of Wesley in Home on the Range, and Randall Boggs, the villain in Monsters, Inc., is born in Brooklyn, New York. He has returned to the role of Randall for the 2013 Monsters University. One of those situations where the sequel very well could be better than the original.
That's true.
Monsters University is on that short list of sequels that could potentially be better than the original. Love both of them. They absolutely love both of them. They're both great. But he also voiced Bucky in G-Force and Soloso in the Elena of Avalor episode, The Tides of Change. He also has many Touchstone picture credits. I mean, obviously, he's a mainstay in some of those Adam Sandler movies.
He is.
Yeah, but he
plays a villain in a lot of the Touchstone pictures he plays. He really plays a good crazy villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can be pretty creepy.
But big fan of Randall Boggs.
Amazing talent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really, well, Randall's a villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
let's see here. This day in Disney history. He was him as Randall. He creeps me out. Yeah. Oh yeah. 1971, Disney's Bedknobs and Broomsticks, starring Angela Lansbury, David Tomlinson, and Roddy McDowall, opens in major U.S. theaters. And in 2015, so 7 years ago, Dick Van Dyke celebrates his 90th birthday at Disneyland. The Disney legend takes part in a special dedication inside the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe and cavalcade down Main Street, USA. How fun would that have been to get to see a cavalcade go by with Dick Van Dyke on it?
I don't know. I would have just fangirled out on that one. To see Dick Van Dyke would have been crazy, wonderful. What an amazing talent he is, and just the entertainment that he's brought us over the years, Disney, and otherwise, is just astounding. He's incredibly talented. Great man. Really fantastic man he is.
Oh yeah. Let's see here.
Good to see you, Brian. Again, Caitlin, you are returning to the college program. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
That is, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Absolutely.
Glad you're really excited about that. Yeah, that is exciting. Oh my, that'll be wonderful. I know you'd be glad to do that again. Cool. We have not checked our box for Christmas cards yet, y'all. We have we have not been to our PO box. It's kind of far away. Tim Tracker was there that day, Brian. We might be able. Yeah, we need to check that out. We absolutely do need to check that out. That I think you're talking about when Dick Van Dyke was celebrating his 90th birthday. But yeah, we have not. So if you guys have sent us a Christmas card, I'm so sorry. I will check it this week, I promise, and we'll look at those this coming week. And I'm really upset with myself, but that I haven't been. It just hasn't made it onto the list yet. But I love to get Christmas cards. So
Stacy says, "Will." Speaking of Stacy trying to get people to spend money, Ray told me. Shout out to Ray, by the way. Hello, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Love Ray and Stacy. So Stacy says, Will Ray told me to tell you, Series 4 of Marvel Battle World is going to be dropping soon. Bright green for this round. Oh, you mean this one? Is that what you're talking about? So yes, I do. In fact, I have in fact seen them at Targets already.
Yeah,
and you can also get them on Amazon, I believe, unless they're sold out. Who knows? But yes, I'm well aware. So the theme for this round
endorsement. We have no affiliation with this
Yeah.
other than we really
This
like
is not
it.
a paid sponsorship or ad. But yeah, so this version, they're Venomized characters this go around. So and they're ever since Series 1. So I've got all 4 series, some of all 4 series of Marvel Battle World. Ever since Series 1, they've added some sort of mechanic to the game. And so this time around you can use a symbiote on your characters. So pretty cool. It's a lot of fun.
Interesting twist.
I've played with Wyatt and I've played a round or two of this. So anyway, would like to have more of them, but anyway, we'll see if Santa comes through with any more of these. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And again, shout out to Ray for the tip.
Stacy doth protest. Okay, we're gonna get you making me spend money. I know. I got a text from you. You know what you did. Stacy and I share an affinity for Spirit jerseys, and so we're gonna take a look at a new one that's really it's really cool.
So I think I opened this late at night in one stream, so I'll go ahead and show what I got in the box. So one of the things this, you got a purple D12 this time.
Nice.
Which is really pretty. There's
John, Nancy, good to see you. Thanks for
popping in. There's the Thanos. You don't want to roll Thanos there on your D12, and then you get the star as an automatic hit for some of those D&D nerds or people that are familiar with Marvel Battle World. I got Quacksilver. Quicksilver. Well, he's a duck, so he's Quacksilver. And the really cool thing about Series 4 of Marvel Battle World is the Thanos Stones. This is what these are called. You have to free your hero from the Thanos Stone. The Thanos Stones in this series, Series 4, the newest one, are reusable, whereas previously they were not reusable. So anyway, you can open this thing up. If I can figure out which side I need to open from. So they're reusable this go around, and appropriately enough, the one that's in the Thanos Stone for me is Venom.
Oh wow! So, wow, that's a cool Venom. I love the little characters that you get. This is such a cool game.
Wyatt loves them as well. We'll start off playing the game, and he can hang in there, and he likes rolling the dice. And Wyatt's 4. So I mean, we're not going by the book on some of the rules here, but
not
we're not following. We're following the spirit of the game rather than the
letter of the law.
The letter of the law whenever it comes to Marvel Battle World. But Wyatt has a lot of fun with it. And how do we get you added back in here, Mom? Let's see here. And anyway, we have a lot of fun with it. So anyway,
I am messing
he
with
loves
you,
the
Stacy.
figures. He likes to
Yeah.
roll, you know, and also too with him being younger, you know, he can roll the dice, you know, and he'll roll
Right.
5, you know, and we'll say, okay, you needed to roll a 7 or more, you know, you roll a 5, your character has a +2 for that, you know, for that symbol. So, you know, 5 + 2 is 7. You know, so you got 7, so that means you can put your little marker, you know, you're gonna put the little person on the dot. So anyway, a little bit of math worked in.
You know, I have to figure this one out too. I loved, we played just a little bit, William, you know, that time that you came in, and we played just enough to whet my appetite, and I really need to sit down with it, and there are YouTube videos, you know, you can go and watch YouTube videos to learn, you know, to learn how to play. So I really need to do that, because I think it's a lot of fun. It's a really neat concept. You know, conceptually, it's a really neat game.
Yeah. You know, I wondered whenever they started doing the Disney Kingdom Mania, if that, you know, this one, I had wondered if they were going to stop doing Battle World, because I was hoping they weren't. And so anyway, they, you know, they have in fact, you know, continued to do Battle World. So
that's good. Yeah,
I'm happy with it. I know. So they've done Series 1 was just kind of regular characters. Series 2 had a bit of it was kind of Loki themed. And then Series 3 was kind of like mech, like mech suit, like Iron Man suit focused. And then Series 4 is symbiotes. And so a lot of people have been hoping that eventually they're going to get to the X-Men, you know, in series 5 or 6, because they can do a lot with those characters.
They will.
But let's see here. Should I go ahead and bring up the slideshow?
Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. Before we do that, I think we need to recognize a birthday that just passed. That's kind of important. We celebrated Jillian's birthday on the 8th.
We did.
So we you know, very, very, very happy birthday to you, Jillian. We hope you had a great day. I know you had a great day. And your mom brought some food over, and y'all just had a really neat family party. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be there for that, but really cool. You and Jillian both have a birthday in December. And so that was happy birthday to Jillian.
Yeah, happy birthday to Jillian. So those of you that have your sound turned up, potentially have us on the TV or got us on earbuds, there is a loud noise coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Jillian.
Happy birthday, Jillian. So let's talk about we're going to talk, you know, I titled this Hitchhiker Chat a Disney Christmas, because we're just all, that's what we're doing right now, you know, for the whole month of December. And then, you know, a lot of us even before that, August, get into Christmas. And it's just, I guess, because it's a really special time of year, and I love it. I love everything about it. I always have. I don't have a Grinchy bone in my body. Hey, good
Welcome
to
in,
see
wonderful
all,
world of
Mark and
Walter.
Irene. So it's just a wonderful time of year, and I've always said the only thing better than Disney is Disney at Christmas. And we went in October around you know, for the Halloween festivities, and so we have not made it in, but I absolutely love. I hope next year, William, that we might be able to sneak in at least, you know, for a quick trip, you know, right after Thanksgiving, and just to be in the parks for Christmas is just extremely special. It really is. They have, you know, the Festival of the Holidays is going on at Epcot. all of the fantastic decorations at Hollywood Studios, and of course, Magic Kingdom, the merch, the treats, the atmosphere, the Christmas music, the ride overlays. It's just magical. It's
Yeah.
just an absolutely fantastic time of year. So if you have not been, to the parks and to the parks for Christmas, it is worth your time.
Oh,
And
yeah, absolutely.
I recommend right after Thanksgiving, like the first or second week in December, if there is such a thing as downtime, when the crowds are a little lighter, those would probably be your best bets. Of course, this past year, all bets are off.
Yeah.
There really haven't been that many, off. There used to be an off season in the
Yeah.
parks, or at least at Walt Disney World. There is no off season anymore, I guess is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. So, but at any rate, we were going to talk a little bit tonight about the 100th celebration. The 50th celebration at Walt Disney World is coming to an end March 31st. And of course, Disney's leading us right into the next celebration to spend money on, which is the 100th celebration of the Walt Disney World Company, which is, a centennial celebration for any company is pretty impressive.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty impressive. They're going platinum for this one, and they just dropped some merch at Walt Disney World for the 100 Years of Wonder celebration, and I thought you guys might want to take a look at it. There's the logo. Everything is going to be platinum, silver, just really pretty. There's one of the logos that they put up at D23. Now this first one, I know, little birdie told me that that Irene has these ears coming to her.
Nice.
It has. These are really cool.
They are pretty.
It has that platinum, really kind of a simple design. And it actually says on the headband, on the side of the headband, I don't think I got that picture, but it says 100 Years of Wonder on the side of the headband in purple. And so it's kind of a simple design, but very pretty, I think. I really like these ears. Of course, the ears put you in mind of Spaceship Earth. It's actually, the platinum, that platinum look. A lot of silver and purple in this one, which of course I love that.
Mm-hmm.
100 years of turkey legs. What a legacy. I absolutely. Yeah. Amy, welcome in. I miss going at Christmas too. Oh gosh. Yeah. I always miss it when I don't get to go at Christmas time. Amy, I feel like I've missed out.
Mike Beecham. Thanks for being here.
Mike. Oh, Mike.
Name in the chat. Let me get you written down here.
Good appreciate to see you being here. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. So here they'll have everything, guys. I'm sure that this first drop of merchandise is probably just kind of the first wave of, they celebrated the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World for 18 months. So I'm sure that they will celebrate this one probably for at least as long. And so we'll have, a lot of time to get in there, and they'll have some treats like these. These are Rice Krispie treats. They'll have, probably cupcakes and all kinds of good stuff that are themed to the 100th celebration. Here is you can see this is the Loungefly. Again, it's platinum. For people who like, a simpler look, the merchandise is going to have a really clean look. It's all in this, this metallic silver that's not bright metallic, but it's a more muted. I think it's very pretty myself. And if you look there, you can see the ears. This does have ears, and that you can see this better on some of the ornaments.
It's dripping platinum.
Has like the dripping platinum over it is kind of the way they went with this, but I like this bag.
Almost kind of melting ice cream bar-esque.
Right. Yes, it is. It really is. So, and here's one of the pins. I think, you know, everybody who is a Disney fan should at least try to get some piece of merch from this celebration
Hmm.
to have. They only celebrate the 100th once, and it's a big one. That's a really cool number. So here's they released at least 3 pins, probably more,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I got Goofy in all silver with a
mhm,
black tie.
mhm,
Then Pluto with the uh, silver
yeah,
dog
yeah,
uh, dog collar.
really nice design.
For some
Yeah,
reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, this kind of gives me. I can't put my finger on it, but for some reason, it kind of gives me like Hollywood Studios vibes. For some reason,
oh, it does. It definitely gives me Great Movie Ride,
yeah,
because it's that, oh, it's, that, that design, that look.
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is, um, kind of that. I'm trying to think of the term. I
Hmm.
can't think, if y'all know what I'm thinking in the chat. There's a term for it.
It's kind of like old marquee esque.
It
I don't
is.
know.
It is very much. I agree.
Hmm.
Agree. Yes, absolutely. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Great movie, right? Moment of silence. Then this one, of course, is I really like these designs, guys. Now
Yeah.
I know this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but this one is really cool. It's got, the 100th logo on it there with Tinkerbell, which is
Hmm.
very classic, with her, and the one that's very, very classic
Yeah.
Disney, all the way back to Wonderful World of Disney.
Hmm.
That was the pose that she struck, to begin the show.
Uh-huh.
And so I love that. I really love that
Yeah, it's
particular
really good.
pose. I like it. I absolutely do. Um,
Little
let's see.
Chippendale kind of paperweight, little statue thing. Uh,
And
you know,
that's a cute one. I
it
should
is.
have I should have put the back of this one. I found a
Mm.
picture of kind of the back of this one. This was sort of an all around
And they're both,
um,
in formal attire as well.
one.
Little
Yeah.
suit,
It's
platinum
adorable.
suits.
Yeah, it's absolutely adorable. This is an ornament as well. It's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
hard to
Oh, it's
tell.
an ornament.
But
Nice.
yeah, but
Very
this
nice.
could also just sit on your desk,
Yeah, that's
or
what I
on a
was thinking.
shelf.
I didn't realize it
Mhm.
was an ornament at first.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is an ornament.
Okay.
It's you just yeah,
Very nice.
the hanger is kind of behind it, the hanger
I
and the
see that. It's
label.
kind of lanyard style hanger on
Mhm,
this other one here.
mhm. Yeah, and I love the stuff with Chippendale.
Hmm.
This, and again, I love that they're wearing tuxes.
Yeah.
I love that, that formal look. I think that's so cool.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully we'll see. I'm sure we'll see those costumes on, the meet and greets. When we
Oh yeah.
go to do meet and greets, I think we'll see them. But yeah, there's that's kind of cool. They held that up in front of the 50th
Uh-huh.
anniversary logo there at Walt Disney World. And all of these pictures, guys, are from, just to always want to give credit where credit is due, from WDWNT, Walt
Hmm.
Disney World News Today. We so appreciate the work that Tom and his team do over
Hmm.
there. And as you can see here with this ornament, it has the 100th logo on a plate there at the top, and then that dripping platinum
Uh-huh.
uh, look to it. So that's kind of the design they went with. This one is Tinkerbell, obviously,
Flying in a little dome
hmm
with a little
like a
kind of
dome kind of thing.
snowflake
Yeah.
looking thing behind her.
hmm hmm That's another really neat one. I love that they've used Tinkerbell so much, because she, she is a, and kind of an icon of
Hmm.
the company itself.
Yeah.
They used her, if y'all remember, and
She
I'm
was
dating
prominently
myself here.
featured.
She was Wonderful World of Disney. Always started with Tinkerbell,
Hmm.
and the logo, and her. She'd fly around, and then she'd start the show with her
Hmm.
wand. And so I love that they've this design. Art Deco, Tina. There you go.
There you go.
Art Deco. That's exactly what we were trying to come up with, that Art Deco look. Okay, this is Stacy. Thank you for texting me about this. And you're 100% right. If I had missed this, and I haven't checked today to see if it's sold out. Maybe they're smart and they started with a lot of stock, but this is the Spirit jersey.
Okay.
And as you can see, they've gone with the the platinum. Looks like fireworks bursts.
Yeah.
And then you have blue, pink, and purple. Kind of a blue, pink, and purple. Kind of circles or
kind of splotches. I don't know.
Splotches.
I don't know what to call it.
And then, of course, this one has the Walt Disney World logo and established 1971.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one I think shows the back. Now the back is and Stacy, look at the back. Oh my goodness, it's got all of the characters there on the main characters there. That's what is that? It's more than the Fab Five.
You can't even, I was
Seven.
going to say it's not even it's not the Fab Five, and it's not the Sensational Six.
Magnificent Seven.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it 6? But this is so cute, and they're dressed. They're dressed in their 100.
Yeah, you got Minnie, Mickey,
Texas.
Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Pluto, and then Chip and Dale also.
Yeah.
In front of a silhouette of the castle in white with Tink over the castle as well.
Tink is over the castle. Yeah, she sure is.
Yeah, so for me, I have one Spirit jersey, the Iridescent 8. That's pretty good. For me, what really puts this one over the top is the characters on the back.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that's what Stacy and I loved about it. When she sent this, you texted this to me, I just thought, oh man. Yeah. And I thought about it and I struggled with it all day long, because it's Christmas time and we've spent. Now, Stacy, I got the Disneyland one. I did get the Disneyland one, and I love both. But honestly, on a Spirit jersey, the Disneyland logo looks better. It's Walt Disney World, it's a longer words. The words are longer, so they have to make it shorter and spread it out across the back of the jersey. I just chose the Disneyland one. Either one would have been fine, but I love the look of this. I love the colors. It's very different than
you have a lot of Disney World Spirit jerseys anyway.
I do. I have, actually the majority that I have are Disneyland, but
oh really?
I went ahead.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, probably because of the Disney store there in Grapevine.
Yeah.
Has Disneyland, but yeah, I think it's really different. It's pretty. And look, you can even get one for your doggy. So Chloe probably needs this, I think.
Yeah, right.
I'm thinking Jillian would want one before the dog gets one.
Yeah, safe to say.
Yeah. Disneyland is the OG. Yeah, it is. It is. So yeah, I went with right. Well, and Stacy, that's another. Stacy pointed out, the Disneyland D. Well, my name is Dawn, and so I like that D. I like that. I actually have just a gold pin that I bought several years ago, and it's just the Disneyland D in gold, and I wear it. I can even wear it, like if I'm going to church or whatever, and I have on a suit, I can wear it, and it's not obviously Disney, but a lot of people think it's my initial, unless they have a keener eye and they know that it's a Disneyland D. So
wonderful. Walter says $85. Anyone have a coupon? LOL. Inflation, price increases extend, far beyond the parks, and have made their way into Spirit jerseys also.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is a
And
nice
Jeanette,
shirt.
let's see, Jeanette said they still have, let's see, did I say, Jeanette, that they still have all
Yeah, she
sizes?
did.
Did I see that? Yeah, still online, all sizes. Thank you, Jeanette, for looking
So
that up.
you have all 8 characters.
Mm-hmm.
Here on this shirt as
Mm-hmm.
well. That and it's kind of cool because the rest of the shirt's just black. You can see there on the sleeve, on the left sleeve, it's
Mm-hmm.
got Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got
Yeah,
all the
that's a neat. I
characters.
like that.
Yeah, it's a nice T-shirt.
I really like the design, the direction they've gone with the design,
Yeah.
the look
Mhm.
that they've chosen to go with on this 100th merch. I really do. I would love to have this T-shirt. I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really a cool T-shirt. Love the colors. Love the platinum.
Mhm.
The blue, the purple. I just love it. I love the look. It's
Oh yeah,
good.
it's great. All right, I believe that's the end of the slideshow. Go ahead and minimize
So yeah, so those are some pieces that they dropped just recently, and I think that was the majority of them. They of course will likely drop some more. Tina, you said you bought 2 Spirit jerseys. What did you get? What did you buy when you were there? Uh, I am Laverne. Stacy, I understood that reference.
Hmm.
Do you know who she's talking about, William? I bet you don't.
Do what?
Stacy said, Dawn, when you wear the Disneyland Spirit jersey, it's like you are Laverne.
Oh, I know. I don't know that reference.
Stacy. He's too young. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I got that reference though. I understood that reference. Oh my goodness, I am Laverne. Yes, Tina said was wearing a Spirit jersey on Saturday, and someone recognized me across a restaurant because of it. That's funny.
Nice.
That is funny. Yeah.
So a couple of pieces of Disney news here. And for those of you that may be traveling in January, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is going to close for a refurbishment in January.
Mhm.
So it says
Yes.
it'll be closed January 9th through 13th. So, not a very long time, but in the event you may be traveling, or at the parks during that time,
Mhm.
just want to give you a heads up on that. And that's per Walt
Right.
Disney World News today. So yeah, again, Big Thunder Mountain set to be closed from January 9th through 13th. Yeah, I mean it's a good time to do touch up.
Right.
So on rides and also Kali River Rapids as well is going to have a brief refurbishment as well. But this one's going to be a bit longer from what I could tell. And so starting on the 9th as well, Kali River Rapids is going to be closed a bit longer.
Okay.
So I don't know the end date for that closure. But that's also
the big one, of course, is Splash Mountain is going down for probably a few months, and it's when is that one? January when is Splash going down?
I'd have to pull it.
Guys, I know we said last week, but I don't remember, and I didn't put it in the notes. It's in January. It's towards the end of January. I know somebody in the chat probably knows.
I wanted to say the 23rd is when it closes, so maybe the 21st or 22nd. Just spitballing.
Month starting January 23rd. Okay. And that one, guys. So if you're going, be sure and ride Splash Mountain. Now, Russ was in Walt Disney World yesterday, and it went down. He actually got evacuated. What in the world with Russ? There is a short, if you want to see what it looks like to get evacuated off Splash Mountain. He put up a short, coming off that ride, kind of behind the scenes, and Splash needs some attention. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
really the whole park needs some attention. Maintenance, that's something I'm really hoping that Bob Iger will address. Maintenance used to not be an issue in Walt Disney World. You never saw faded paint or cracking paint or anything like that. And so they've got some catching up to do with maintenance. But they are retheming Splash Mountain to Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Uh-huh.
So it will no longer be a Splash Mountain. I do have a vlog, guys, that I'm going to put up pretty quick, probably to coincide with the closing, just a little bit before the closing. I wrote it with Mikey and Russ. And so it was just a lot of fun. And so if I don't get to write it again, I did do a complete ride through on that.
Mhm.
And so yeah, we will, Jonathan. We'll see. We'll see. I think they'll do a good job with it. I will have to talk about that at some point in depth, and maybe show some of our pictures and things from Splash Mountain. It's always been really one of my favorites. It's iconic. I mean, people, coming up with a pose as you come down the mountain and get your picture taken has become a rite of passage.
Uh-huh.
People have proposed. They hold up the sign as they come down that drop. It's really cool. It's really cool. And of course that won't go away. It'll still be there.
Yeah.
It'll just be rethemed. But
there's a also so with
right.
with the couple of renovation closures coming in January, and then obviously the big one with the retheming of Splash Mountain to to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Have a good night, Dean. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Dean.
Let's see here. The new DuckTales World Showcase Adventure game officially debuts December 16th. But Walt Disney World News Today was able to participate in a soft opening at Epcot. And so that's neat. This one has changed, changed hands several times over the years. It was I did it back whenever it was Kim Possible. I did it whenever it was Phineas and Ferb. Then they went to DuckTales. And I'm trying to remember. It seems like I always forget one. But they've been through several iterations of these missions that you can do around Epcot in the various countries that are featured in the World Showcase. And there's some really cool interactive stuff, quite frankly, that they have built in. Anyway, it's really, really neat. It's great, especially, if you can, get the kids involved, get them interested in kind of checking out. It really, forces you to explore the countries a bit further than you might. There are plenty of people that just walk around the World Showcase, without really going in and exploring each of the different countries.
Yes, yeah. A lot of people don't even realize how much is back there, in the countries. It's really I know I've heard people, make the comment, well, you just walk around the World Showcase and there's not really a whole lot to do.
Yeah.
And it's wow. I'm thinking, my goodness, you didn't explore. You didn't go back into the countries.
In Norway, there's a waterfall there next to the Frozen ride queue. At ride entrances, there's a waterfall. And one of the missions, back in the day, I think we did the Phineas and Ferb rendition of it. The waterfall opens up and there's a sword in the waterfall. And so it's a lot of really, really neat interactive stuff.
Right.
Again, fantastic way to get kids interested in checking out kind of the, and exploring each of these different countries in the World Showcase.
Definitely. Yeah, I would love. Now I know you've done it. I've never done it. This would be a great a really great thing to do, especially if you live in, in Orlando. I
Yeah.
would so do, some of these things, some of
Hmm.
these, things that they have in the parks to do, the treasure hunt in Adventureland. There's several things that you can do. Morocco, yeah, right, exactly, Amy,
Yeah.
and it's really beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, but it really is
It's a
beautiful.
great
There's a
example.
restaurant, there's even the restaurant back there, and I've never been into. Let's see, what's the name of the restaurant? I've never been in there.
I haven't either.
Spice Road Table. Is it Spice Road Table? But yeah, I'd love to do that.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
hear.
Oh, yes. By all means, click the like button if you guys haven't. Give us a
Yes,
like.
thank you.
If you enjoy what you're seeing. If you don't enjoy what you're seeing, give us a like anyway. We'd appreciate it.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's so that's going to be fun. I think that's going to be a hit. I like that they're going to that theming. I really do. Good.
Let's see.
Thanks.
Let's see. Other Disney news. There's going to be so there's the light cycles, obviously, for Tron, the light cycle
Hmm.
run. But they're also going to have a more accessible, basically light car. They have the light cycles and then a light car. So the way,
Oh,
they
they
have the.
are.
Uh-huh. So there,
Okay.
people have captured, pictures of the light car, to
Did not
accommodate,
know that. Hmm.
people that may not be able to fit into the light cycles,
Hmm.
for whatever
Okay.
reason. Um, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here.
So those will make their way around the track the same as the light cycles are very similar. If you've seen the movie, they look exactly like what was in
Uh-huh.
the movie, and you're in
Yep.
a cycle
Like you're
position.
on the
So they're
grid.
right, you're on the grid, and so for people who can't assume that position,
Uh,
or whatever, that's good. I like that. I like
yeah.
that idea. If they have the alternative,
Uh,
if you don't want to ride the cycle.
a new Enchanted Tiki Room, Trader Sam's mug was featured, at Walt Disney World, featuring Jose debuts. So I know that
Oh, cute.
there's a following for the Trader Sam's mugs. So if you're
Yeah,
among those people,
yeah,
Jose dropped recently.
Nate. And that's a neat one. That's a really neat one. And of course, we're waiting anxiously for Tron to open, of course, and
Hmm.
that's gonna be a lot of fun. Really excited about that one, and excited that that Tomorrowland is going to get that boost. And I think they're choosing to shut down Splash Mountain and have it closed while they open Tron Light Cycle Run, so that Tron can pull some of those crowds that would normally have been at Splash,
Uh-huh.
and we won't have because when a ride is down, like Pirates, when one of the more popular rides is down in Magic Kingdom, you can tell it because
Yeah.
all those people that would normally be in the queue for that one
Either standing
filter
in line or
into
riding. Yep.
other queues. So it really is.
So yes, Mark and Irene, we are
Oh,
also waiting for the train to reopen.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people are more excited about the train
Yeah.
reopening than they are for the
Uh-huh.
Tron.
Pretty funny.
For Tron, yeah. So that's
Let's see. So I
yes,
wanted to mention also, Avatar, the sequel to Avatar, Avatar: The Way of Water releases on Friday.
it
So
does.
James Cameron's sequel, long-awaited sequel. It's been quite some time between
Yes, it
movies.
has.
Uh, I mean, for me, the most exciting part is that there's been rumblings of James Cameron being willing to do more filming for the for Flight of
Hmm.
Passage.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would be thrilled to get alternate plays,
Hmm.
another version, kind of Star Wars esque, if you will. Have multiple renditions, multiple trips you could
Hmm.
take
That would be neat.
in
Yeah.
Flight of Passage.
I think that would be fun. I really do. And I'm excited too to hear that. Pandora, Pandora is such a fun area of the
Yeah.
park, and Flight of Passage is so popular. It's now I think Flight of Passage has actually been eclipsed by Rise of Resistance and Guardians of the Galaxy at this point, but that's just my preferences. But it's such a neat area of the park. But guys, they just have two rides, Flight of Passage and Navi River
Yeah.
Journey. And they really do need another ride in that, or two.
Yeah.
I mean, they could go with another ride or two in that park.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, we would not be
For
opposed
sure.
to that. That'd be great.
Let's see here. Bob, you want to go ahead and do the hitchhiker highlight for this week?
We'll do a Hitchhiker highlight tonight, guys. And this is one that recently came to Disney Plus, and it's a classic Christmas movie, Miracle on 34th Street, the 1947 version. This movie is not even rated. I can tell you it's G. It's perfectly safe. You can let your kids watch this without any reservations. It's a fabulous movie. It's an hour and 36 minutes long, and it had several nominations, but it won 3 Oscars. And I put a name here, guys, and I don't know what his.
Good night, Amy. Thanks for being here.
Look up who starred in this one. Gwen. His last name was Gwen, and I can't. His first name is not coming to me, and I didn't write it down right. As Kris Kringle, or Santa Claus, Maureen O'Hara as Doris Walker, John Payne as Fred Gailey, and of course Natalie Wood as Susan Walker. That was Natalie Wood's breakout role as a child. It was directed by George Seaton. And after a divorced New York mother hires a nice old man to play Santa Claus at Macy's, she is startled by his claim to be the genuine article. When his sanity is questioned, a lawyer defends him in court by arguing that he is not mistaken, that he is actually Santa Claus. So it's just delightful. I prefer the black and white version. You can watch the colorized version. But it's absolutely, it's just fabulous. So if you hadn't watched Miracle on 34th Street, watch it. It's delightful. It's fun to watch. It's easy to watch. And I just love it. In fact, I watched it last night. So, and there is the newer version. There is the updated version, which is not bad, I'll have to say. The newer version, I'm not sure what year that particular one came out, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. As remakes go, it's not bad. But the Edward Gwynn, thank you, Tina, I appreciate that. Richard Attenborough was in the updated version and did a fantastic job. He's the Santa Claus in the updated version. But Edward Gwynn played him. The trivia for that earlier version. Of course, Macy's department store sponsored that, and the opening sequence is during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and it was actually filmed. That opening sequence was filmed during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and Edwin Gwynn did play Santa in that Thanksgiving Day parade that year. So it was it's fantastic. William and I have had the pleasure of attending the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and it's wonderful. It's an experience. It is fantastic. It's an experience. I would definitely go back.
Stood right there in Times Square to watch the parade pass by.
We did right under the big Coke marquee, and it was saw the balloons, and it was just kind of a childhood dream come true for me, actually, to be there. There were a couple million people lining the parade route the day that we were there. It's just an experience. It's an experience. We were not sure what the weather was supposed to do, so we wore our ski clothes.
Bundled up. Yeah.
Bundled up. And so it was Just really fantastic memory, and we should make it a point, William, to do it again.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah, it would be fun.
absolutely make it a point to do that again. We had Thanksgiving dinner scheduled later on in the day, I think about 2 o'clock at Sardi's, iconic New York restaurant. And it was just wonderful. It was a fantastic trip. We ate at Tavern on the Green while we were there. We saw the Rockettes Christmas Spectacular. We saw Phantom of the Opera. It was wonderful. Just amazing trip.
We did everything on that trip except go see the Statue of Liberty. You know, we really hit all of the, main touristy things, if you will. But we went up to the top of the statue whenever I was really, really young. So it's good.
You were 2 or 3 when you were. So you have been to the statue and you have been to the top. But we didn't go that particular trip. That's probably the only thing that we didn't make time to do. But there were so many Christmassy, things that we wanted to.
Oh, no doubt.
We wanted to accomplish on that trip. So Macy's, and I bought the Macy's every year. Macy's does a snow globe, a special snow globe for the Thanksgiving Day parade, and I bought the snow globe. My sister Susan and I, and my brother-in-law John, and one of Susan's co-workers, Brenda, all went together, and it was really a wonderful. We had a suite.
It was awesome. You could look out the window and see the
Hotel Edison
marquee. Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
It was really neat because that I slept on the cot there, and I faced the other way when I actually wanted to sleep. But if I flipped around the other way, I could lean up and look out the window, and have a Times Square. It was really, really cool.
It was wonderful. It really was. It was just a fantastic trip, and we need to go back. We need to do that again. That was really a lot of fun. You cannot get into the torch. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mark, they did open the you cannot, let's see, let me get this straight. You can't get into the torch. They've had the torch closed down for years and years, but you can get to the crown again. I think they did open the crown again.
Yeah,
just
you had
recently.
mentioned that to me, recently. I wasn't sure if it, but that's really cool.
Yeah, after 9/11, after 9/11, they closed the statue itself, so that you could only go to the top of the pedestal and look around. You couldn't actually go up in the statue. But recently they did open it. That'd be a good trip for you guys. They did open it. You can go to the crown again. So that's exciting.
Yeah. Lots of stairs.
Yeah. And then it gets pretty tight at the top. It turns into spiral stairs that are really tight. So, but it's fantastic. That was a big bucket list, and I've been several times. So I'm absolutely love that we were able to make that trip. So very special. Sure. The tree at Rockefeller Center, all of the iconic angels there. On the plaza, we did actually go ice skating, we went, I don't know if you'd call it skating, but we went out onto the ice at Rockefeller. And
I thought about that as I watched Hawkeye on Disney Plus recently, which, Hawkeye is not family friendly. There's some language and obviously violence as well. But it's a great Christmas show. I mean, it's, you got 6 episodes, they're run like 6 minutes out of each episode is credits. And so, you look at it, it's like, oh, that's 6 hours. It's really not because the runtime will show like 48 minutes. Well, 6 of that is credits. So, and depending on whether or not you watch the recap of the last episode, it chops it down even further. So I blew through it in 2 days recently. I watched the first episode with Jillian last year whenever it actually released, and then I watched the second one by myself. It just didn't grab Jillian for whatever reason. But I mean, honestly, one of the coolest parts to me of Hawkeye is how they incorporate. I mean, it happens at Christmas time, so they're
Right.
their Christmas
And
songs that
he's
are
trying to make it home for Christmas.
uh-huh,
That's the whole thing.
yeah,
He's trying to break away and make it home for Christmas.
yeah.
And so it's
And so there's lots of Christmas music that's featured during the
Mhm.
episodes and in the credits as well. So uh, again, not family friendly with the language and the violence, but
Mm.
still fun to watch this time of year. It's even featured if you go and look at the holiday specials or holiday
Mhm.
episodes on Disney Plus,
Yeah.
it's featured under that.
Featured
So
in there.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh, Chris.
There's a
Oh,
certain
man.
character. So
Good to see
back
you.
to back, I watched all 3 seasons of Daredevil, which originally aired on Netflix, which absolutely is not family friendly remotely.
Mm.
The the violence in Daredevil is
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
uh,
It's,
you know it dwarfs the or it it's much worse than
yeah, it's on a
most of
different
the things
plane
that
as
have
the other
that have come to
Marvel
Disney Plus,
pieces. Yeah.
especially Hawkeye. So
It is.
anyway, I watched Daredevil, and then I watched Hawkeye, and the Hawkeye series has a Daredevil tie, which I was really
It
really excited
does.
about.
It does. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
and so
Chris, did you love that? Did you
I went
absolutely?
straight from watching
Uh,
Daredevil to watching Hawkeye per my friend Daryl's suggestion, and
yeah. Yeah.
the Hawkeye tie-in to Daredevil really
Yeah.
really got me excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Me
So
too.
anyway, I don't want to give it away for anybody that hadn't watched Hawkeye yet or may be interested in checking it out, but I was very excited about it.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
There's let's see here. So anyway, 'tis the season. Check out our holiday videos. We have a Christmas
Mhm.
playlist on our channel. And it's a good our Christmas playlist. If I do, if I do say so
Listen.
myself,
Yeah.
there's we have a really really good Christmas playlist with the minis Christmas time fireworks show from the After
Mhm.
Hours event last year.
Mhm.
We've got the Christmas parade from the After Hours
Mhm.
event last year. We
Mhm.
have some, video mom put together. Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Lots of fun videos to help get you in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah. It
And
is.
also
It's
welcome
really
in, Chris. You're great to see you, Dad builds. Yes, She-Hulk. Yeah, yep. Uh, big big time Daredevil tie in She-Hulk as well.
And she
Um,
okay, see, I guys, Stacy, plug your ears, cover your ears. I watched a couple of episodes of She-Hulk and quit.
yeah.
Ugh, they lost me.
Um,
I promise, Stacy, don't send me hate mail. I will go back and watch the rest of She-Hulk. They kind of lost me there. It didn't
mm,
hold my attention as much. So, but I'll go back and watch it. I need to give it a
yeah.
chance. I really do. Oh, thank
Let's see.
you.
So, again, check out our Christmas playlist. It's
Mhm.
a great time of year for that. Let's see, and thank you for our recent subs to the channel. But
Yeah, appreciate it.
want to thank
Stacy.
everybody for
Oh,
the support. We're making that uphill push to 1,000. We're inching, getting very very close to 800.
yeah,
But we appreciate y'all supporting us, being here, hanging out in the chat, watching our videos, commenting, liking,
yeah.
everything else. We really appreciate all
We,
of you and
yeah,
your support.
we do.
It means a whole lot to us, so thank you. Um, Announcement wise, check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments. They go live Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They also have Fun Food Fridays, which is always a good time. We love Garrett, Michelle, and Hannah and Gabe over there at Monarch Moments. Lots of great chats, lots of great channels represented in our chat. Um, Also, this is our dream. Jeff and Angela were at the Very Merry Christmas party
They
tonight
were.
earlier
Yeah,
this evening. So
they
they
were.
streamed for a
Yeah,
while there. Check them
they
out. Check
sure
out that
did.
live stream. I'll have to
Mhm,
be team replay for it. But
mhm,
it's a lot of fun. It's always nice to
mhm.
for them to bring us along on their adventures. Let's see here. Check out theliveplace.com. Big shout out to Dean who maintains that site. It's
Yeah,
basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams. So check out Dean's YouTube channel, Dreamers Empire, and the Live Place. Want to thank everybody for being here. Big shout out to everybody that's in the chat, hanging out with us. Everybody that's ghost watching, everybody watching on the replay. Big shout out to It's Joey's World, the captains of our team replay. But I want to say thank you to Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian Colley and other family members, Dean the Turkey Legster, Mandy Adams, Sebastian the Crab, Stacy Rogers, Francisco, Monorail Molly, Tina DCS, Make It Blue, A Disney Adventure, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. Let's see here. Jane and Travels, Wonderful World of Walter, AJC Magic TV, Kevin Theme Park Adventure. Lots of adventures in our chat here tonight. Mike Beachman and Jonathan Chung, and also Dad Builds Chris. If I missed you, I apologize. I do the best I can to keep an eye on the chat. But anyway, if I missed you, let me know so we can thank you properly for being here. Let's see. If you haven't already, check out TubeBuddy, your YouTube creator, looking to grow your channel. Tracks viewing trends, suggested keywords for titles and tags, tracks channel data that helps you grow your channel. The basic version is free. There's a paid version that's discounted. If you have under 1,000 subs like we do, use our link. We both get a free month. Jason Nuno, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Great to see you.
Hey, Jay.
Thank you for being here. As we're wrapping up, let me get you written down here, Jay. Appreciate it.
Mikey, we knew you were there ghosting.
Oh, yeah, Mike Wheeler. Sorry. Let me get you in here, Mikey. Get you written down here. Thank you, Mikey, for being here. And thank you for letting me know. Also, Stickermule, if you're looking for low cost, good quality, things like magnets, buttons, pins.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. Welcome in. We got a lot of people that are emerging from ghost mode to make themselves known. Everybody's materializing here at the end of the chat. Let's see here. Get you written down here, Dave. Thank you, Dave, for being here.
Thanks for popping in, guys. We really appreciate it.
But so if you're looking for stickers, buttons, magnets, pins, oh my, check out Stickermule. Use our link. We both get a $10 credit for a future order. It's a win-win. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else down here at the end. Yeah, Mikey. Mikey says, I can't believe it's only after 11 and you guys are signing off. Yeah. Just, busier week this week for both of us. And, seems like we've made a habit of, streaming, 2.5 hours lately. So it does feel strange to be, a little over the hour mark and being at the end of the stream.
Of course, we haven't signed off yet either. So
there's always the chance that this could be stretched out. But was there anything else you wanted to mention, Mom? I like your ears, by the way.
Oh yes, thank you. These of course came from Alani.
Yeah. Melikaliki Maka in between plush versions of Mickey and Minnie. Oh no, Aloha Kaliki Maka. And also, shout out to our esteemed ghost hostess, Elena K808. Big aloha to Elena, our wonderful ghost hostess who hails from Hawaii.
Yes. So I pulled I love these. They had these on clearance. Actually, we were there in February, and they still had these, and I just had to get them because I thought they were really cute. But yeah, and I have, guys, too, not too long, as soon as I can get it up, I just got to kind of put it together. I've got a short of the tree that is behind me. This tree right here is our granddaughter's tree, and it is Disney princesses and some cool Disney ornaments. I thought y'all might want to take a look at that. So I'm going to do a short and put that up tonight, not too long after we sign off. And then I'll also do one for our big tree, our big family tree, for Williams Harding University tree with all of our sports ornaments, and for Wyatt's tree, our grandson's tree. He has his own tree. And then I also have a Gone with the Wind tree. So I thought I'd do a short of, of the ornaments on each of my trees and kind of show you those. I have a huge Hallmark ornaments collection. So I'm going to put for this one, the short for this one out just as quickly as I can. So you guys can check that out tomorrow morning, or if you're still up, watch for that to drop.
So yeah, thanks for the heads up there, Mikey. Myers and the Mouse is streaming from Mama and Papa Mouse are streaming from the Very Merry Christmas Party. Just drop the link. If any of the mods want to drop the link as well. But go check them out. Let them know we sent you. But we got a lot of love for them. So check them out whenever we sign off.
Yeah, Kelly and Upbone are fantastic.
Oh yeah,
and they have an announcement, Tina. Ooh, you got my curiosity up. I'll have to. So yeah, go check out Mars and the Mouse, guys. The mods are dropping the link once we sign off, and check it out. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it so much. And enjoy the Christmas season. Take time from the wrapping and the decorating and the running hither and yon to just enjoy the season. Find something to do, to just take in the season, go to a play, go to hear some music, take a walk, in a downtown area that's decorated, just something, so that so, Stacy, oh boy, do something to enjoy the season for sure. And
yes, absolutely.
And enjoy it. Send us a message if you had any suggestions or comments about tonight or questions at the hitchhikingbones@gmail.com or on Instagram. And I can't think of anything. It seems like there's something I'm forgetting, but maybe not.
Well,
maybe not. So you guys head over to Mars and the Mouse, and I'm going to head straight over to Mars and the Mouse because Tina's got my curiosity up. I want to know what their announcement is.
Yeah. Alrighty. I hope everybody has a great week. Enjoy the holiday season. Reach out to a family, family member, a friend, a loved one. Let them know you check in with somebody you haven't talked to in a while. See how they're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Our family members, we were not guaranteed tomorrow, guys. We have today, and Christmas is a time of family.
Yeah.
I saw a Facebook meme that said it doesn't matter what's under the tree, it matters who's around the tree. And I thought that was very, very timely. So y'all enjoy the season and
absolutely.
Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see. Check out our channel for some vlogs that are coming up that I'm working on right now. I'm going to try to get those out, and just enjoy yourselves. We appreciate you being here, and don't forget to pop that like button, y'all. And if you haven't subscribed, do that by all means.
Absolutely. Yep. Check out Mars and the Mouse. Hope everyone has a wonderful week. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for all your support. I love and appreciate you. Remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please
hurry back.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you. Have a great week.